Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight for the 2023 State of the District. My name is Tanya Daniels, and I serve as the Executive Director of Communications and Community Relations for District 205. So before we get started, I'd like to talk briefly about what it means to say, we are D205. It's important in any organization to periodically stop and ask some questions about yourself. For us, those questions include, who is District 205? Does our mission fulfill the current needs of our district? Do our values truly represent the work that is being done across our district? Now, in education, that might seem like a silly question because you're probably thinking we have one mission, one goal, student growth and achievement. But how we get there, the values that we have in place as we are on our journey to achieve excellence, those are continuously evolving. And as those evolve, so should we. Because as things change around us and evolve around us, we must do the same to ensure that we're meeting the current needs and expectations of our students, staff, and the entire community. So once we finished, the strategic plan and our mission, vision, and values were in place, we asked some students and staff to help us tell our story, to share with us how we in D205 achieve excellence. So please enjoy this short video that shares who we are and how we achieve excellence.
How do you achieve excellence?
You educate, you engage, you empower.
There are more than 8,500 diverse students across District 205.
Each on our own unique journey of excellence.
Our teachers are purpose-driven educators dedicated to ensuring that all students achieve academic excellence.
Throughout the journey, from being a mini Duke
to becoming a proud York Duke and beyond.
District 205 provides pathways for students to achieve their potential by exploring their purpose and passion through a diverse offering of high-quality learning experiences.
Because of the meaningful relationships and connections I have with my teachers,
I know I'm college, career, and life ready.
Whether in the classroom, on stage, or on the field, District 205 students are always achieving excellence.
We care about our community, and we are committed to investing in modernizing our facilities to ensure safety, security, and academic excellence.
The District 205 student journey of excellence is a high-quality education,
a unique experience tailored for me,
and an opportunity to create memories.
Once a Duke,
always a Duke.
So thank you so much to our students and staff and our communications colleagues for creating the amazing video that you just saw. It's an honor to be your NC this evening and to welcome you all here. I'd like to first ask for all of our District 205 administrators that are here with us tonight to please stand and be recognized. Any district staff members that are here, could you also please stand? So tonight we're going to focus on three things. We're going to reflect on the past year, we're going to celebrate our students and staff and our community partners, and then we're going to review our 23-24 district-wide areas of priority and their alignment for continued success. First, we're going to hear a word from our board president, and then Dr. Campbell is going to take a moment and say thank you to our many community partners. Next, we'll look at highlights and celebrations of the students and staff over this past year, and then we'll share an overview of our state report card. Finally, we're going to close with a look at the future work and how we will continue to align ourselves and our work for continued excellence. I'd like to now introduce Board President Athena Arvanites.
Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight and for your continued investment in our schools. I would like to take a moment to introduce the other school board members that are here with us tonight. If you can also stand, we have Kara Caforio, Courtney Troutman, Kelly Henry, Kelly Assef, Beth Hostler, and Jim Collins. Thanks. Each school board member sits in trust of the entire community. We thank you for your continued support and partnership. Together, we will continue to ensure Elmhurst Community Unit School District 205 provides an optimal learning environment for all students attending our schools. A key role of the Board of Education is to employ a superintendent. Since the last State of the Schools address in the 2020-2021 school year, the Board of Education embarked on a rigorous process to find its next superintendent. In partnership with the community, we created a comprehensive superintendent profile that was then used to identify a strong candidate pool and ultimately hire the best person to lead our district. On April 13th, 2021, the board voted to approve the hiring of a transformational leader, a veteran educator, D205 parent, and York High School graduate, Dr. Keisha Campbell, as our next superintendent. Dr. Campbell officially started her position on July 1st of 2021. Once hired, the board charged Dr. Campbell with two top priorities. The first priority was to place a significant focus on student learning. We asked Dr. Campbell to identify and address individual student needs, to take a look at equity across the district, to improve academic achievement, and to focus on the social and emotional needs of all students in all grades. As if this feat wasn't large enough, the second priority was to develop a strategic plan to design and make substantial progress toward improving success for all students, and to clarify the district's purpose and direction. Over the past couple of years, the board supported the allocation of the administration's time and district resources in developing the strategic plan. In its initial stages, the district gathered both qualitative and quantitative feedback, data from focus groups, interviews, and survey responses from over 1,600 community members, which led to the creation of the Journey of Excellence framework. This framework has become a comprehensive list of strategic priorities and objectives that are a direct reflection of the community's feedback. The goal is to maintain a comprehensive student learning experience both inside and outside of the classroom and throughout their attendance in D205. The district's purpose today is clearly defined through the following four priorities: student success, learning environment, financial and operational effectiveness, and community engagement, each of which you will hear more about tonight from Dr. Campbell. This current Board of Education is constantly monitoring progress in the four priority areas. We approve expenditures and plan for future financial stability. We adopt new initiatives that move the district forward, and most importantly, we represent the voice of the community served by D205. While we continue to monitor and identify areas for growth and improvement, tonight's State of the District presents an opportunity to acknowledge the district's growth and achievement directly under the leadership of Dr. Campbell. My hope is that you will see how the big picture of the school board's work influences the administration's work by providing district purpose, monitoring performance, and ultimately taking action to ensure a high-quality educational experience for all students. Students are having tremendous experiences throughout our district, yet the administration continues to find opportunities to improve outcomes for all students. With this partnership in place and with the continued support from the Board of Education, we are confident that the student success and district results you will see tonight will continue over time. Please welcome to the podium Superintendent Dr. Keisha Campbell.
Good evening. Good evening. There you go. Thank you. So my first nightmare of falling up the stairs on my way up, I just overcame that. So that's a good start, right? Again, I would like to welcome and thank you all for being here tonight for our State of the District address. I want to first pause again and acknowledge our Board of Education. Can our Board of Education please stand one more time? And can the audience, including Mr. Collins, can the audience please give them another round of applause? Again, I also would like to thank our D205 staff members. Will all D205 staff members that are here, we have to acknowledge you one more time. Can you please stand so that I and we can acknowledge you? And speaking of thanks, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge our community partners. There is a saying that it takes a village. And as a public school district, the support and partnership of our community partners are our village, and so important. Listed here are some of the organizations that help make up our village. These organizations are extensions of D205. And there aren't enough words to express our gratitude for your partnership and shared devotion to the District 205 community. I would like to take a moment just to recognize a few partners that are here with us tonight. When I call your name, if you could please stand to be recognized. The City of Elmhurst, Mayor Scott Levin. City Manager, Mr. Jim Grabowski. Edward Elmhurst Hospital, and I pause, and then we also have Alderwoman Bastido in the house. Can you please stand? Thank you. All of the aldermen, please stand. Thank you. Also, we have with us from Edward Elmhurst Hospital, Colin Delo. We have President Troy Van Aken from Elmhurst University watching us online. So can we just give him a round of applause? We have with us also Foundation 205 Board President Heather Stotts. Parent Teacher Association Council President, Ms. Jennifer Hall. And if I neglected to call anyone else by name, my apologies. But again, it goes without saying that each of the community partners help us in a variety of ways. This is just some of the many examples of how the contributions of our partners have a direct impact on our schools and communities. From our partnership with Edward Elmhurst Hospital to provide high-quality nurses in all of our schools, to the overwhelming commitment to students and staff safety that our school resource officers and the Elmhurst Police and Fire Departments provide. These partnerships create opportunities and experiences that truly impact our students and the entire community. Again, this is not an exhaustive list, but this is just a peep into some of those partnerships. Can we please give them another round of applause? District 205 is so unique in many ways. Here are some of the demographics to detail and highlight the diversity throughout our district. In 2022-2023 school year, we had 8,292 students across 14 buildings. Among those students, there are 58 languages spoken across 7 different racial and ethnic groups. We have just over 700 certified staff, and 64.8 of them hold advanced degrees. Leadership matters, and it matters throughout our organization. There has been an immense focus on attracting and developing high-quality, purpose-driven educators to serve the diverse needs of all of our students. And yes, Dr. Martinez and Mr. Lewis, you're going to have to just stare at your pictures on the screen for just a few moments. As we began the process to fill these upcoming vacancies, it was important for us to do so in partnership with each of those school communities. More than 800 of our community members came together to help provide feedback and insight into the qualities they believe were important and vital to our next leaders. The 3 leaders that were chosen to lead these schools were chosen because they truly exhibited the qualities shared by our community and alignment to the district's mission, vision, and core values. As President Arvanites has already mentioned, the top 2 priorities that the Board of Education set for me, and please note that there were many more than just 2, when I started, were student success and comprehensive strategic plan that would outline our shared priorities of how we would achieve that success. Our strategic plan process resulted in the Student Journey of Excellence framework. This framework is comprised of our mission to educate, to engage, and can you all say it with me, the last one? Empower our students, with values directly aligned to each and all leading towards our vision of students graduating ready for college, career, and life. Now we know that that's very aspirational, but this work will be achieved through our 4 strategic priorities, multiple objectives as school organizations service students in District 205 from the age of 3 to 22, extremely dynamic and complex to ensure that we are focusing on all students. So let's take a look back at the 2022-2023 school year and celebrate the many accomplishments of our students and staff throughout these priority areas. Student success, which focus on student growth and achievement. Last year, we implemented 6 new curricular programs. One of the 6 curricular implementations completed throughout the year, paired with strong professional learning, was Wit and Wisdom. These modules centered on the study of rich and engaging texts, curated to build students' knowledge of important ideas in the field of liberal arts and sciences. The approach is integrated and text-based. Daily reading, writing, speaking, listening, grammar, and vocabulary study is based on and draws on the evidence from exceptional texts and aligned to the science of reading research. Also critical to our curricular improvement efforts is an aligned professional learning plan that's tailored to meet the needs of stakeholders at every level, including district, school leaders, coaches, teachers, and specialists. The launch of the new curricula across the district included tight alignment to our professional learning. The district engaged leaders in a series of more than 100 district-wide and school-specific planning sessions, including data reviews, professional learning, and the monitoring of school improvement plans. Last year, we carried out 3 robust curricular reviews, multi-year planning on key areas of focus that our data indicated opportunities for continued improvement. For math, we took action and we immediately adopted illustrative mathematics for algebra courses in grades 7 through 9 to ensure every student had access to the depth and breadth of the standards. The work in the dual language review helped clearly define our program's goals, with evidence-based best practices provided professional learning to strengthen our Tier 1 biliteracy instruction and initial literacy instruction. For our English language learner review, we utilized data-driven model coordinated at the district level in partnership with our school leaders to effectively match our emergent bilingual students with the appropriate program model and to monitor progress through aligned assessment tools. Students here in District 205 are offered and they are engaged in so many different enrichment and pathway opportunities throughout their journey. Those opportunities are to support them in the exploration of their passion and their purpose. Students begin exploring opportunities outside their academic core courses beginning in kindergarten. Actually, I have to say, beginning with our mini Dukes, with art, physical education, library, and music. D205 is committed to the arts, with students beginning to explore band and orchestra as early as 4th grade and continue through high school. Last year, over 55% of our 4th and 5th graders chose to explore instrumental music. This allows them to identify if they're interested in continuing in instrumental music programming in a wide range of electives offered in the middle school. D205 is so proud to offer a comprehensive range of electives at every middle school and continues to identify ways to broaden these opportunities for all students, including adding Heritage Spanish course next year for those students who participated in our dual language as well as speak Spanish at home. This is only one of many opportunities during the school day that our 6th through 8th graders can explore potential pathways that they would like to continue at York. Speaking of which, we are so excited that we had the opportunity to continue through hundreds, and I literally mean hundreds, of electives at York. One is Project Lead the Way, which is pictured here from Churchville student flying her drone. Or Family and Consumer Science. Students explore many opportunities during their middle school years. In addition, last year, 232 students participated in the Kaplan SAT Prep. Students that participated and attended all or had only one absence grew 28 points more from PSAT 10 to SAT than the class of 2024 average. We can give a round of applause for that. District 205 students are always, and I mean always, setting a new record, reaching new heights, and achieving academic excellence. The 2022-2023 school year was no exception, including 434 students receiving the President's Award for Educational Excellence, and you can see the varied awards and the number of students who have been honored. Can we give them a round of applause? Our athletic teams broke records and reached new heights last year with an astounding not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 state trophies. This was the highest amount received in more than 30 years, including both our girls and boys water polo teams who won state trophies. And in addition to our student athletes, our York High School Assistant Athletic Director was named Assistant Athletic Director of the Year. In total, we recognized almost 260 D205 students at our Board of Education meetings last year. In addition to the athletics accomplishments, our students received awards for their many academic and extracurricular activities, including our York speech team, who received awards at sectional champions, regional champions, and state champions as the Illinois High School Association Speech State Finals, the first time in school history. 173 students from Churchville and Bryan Middle School participated in the Illinois Math League, and one of our teachers was named the Career and Technology Education Regional Instructor of the Year. D205, we have so much to be proud of. Looking at the area from our learning environment, we are focusing on the establishment of strong foundation of positive culture and relationships. Relationships matter. One objective of the D205 strategic plan is to create welcoming, warming, affirming, and engaging learning environments. Two examples of the outcome of this work include strong teacher retention rates of staff, which is a 3-year average percentage of teachers returning to work at the same school, and our involvement of our students in extracurricular activities. This data that's shown here is reflective of our students in grades 6 through 12 at a whopping 79% extracurricular involvement. Last year, we launched the group chat programming at York High School. This program allowed more than 20 of our students with disabilities to connect through after-school programming events such as football, tailgating, barbecues, movie nights, and the list goes on and on. In the spring, we added a full sport to our Special Olympic rotation. We had more than 30 students participate in our inaugural year, and several of our students were medal winners. During the past year, we designed and planned and implemented kindness in the classroom. This program supported our middle school students to support strong social and emotional development during this crucial time in our students' lives. All of our students have been working on developing skills such as self-awareness, self-management, including executive functioning. We are regularly measuring the culture and the climate of our schools, including the use of the Standard Aligned Panorama Survey and the Illinois 5 Essential Survey. Research shows that when we have a strong climate, learning improves and our students are able to excel. Financial and operational effectiveness focuses on our resources, our facilities, and our financial stewardship. Our community has invested in modernizing our facilities and improving safety features across all campuses. You get a little break from hearing me, and now we're going to invite Todd Schmidt, Director of Facilities, to share about all of the amazing work that took place during the 22-23 school year, including the rebuilding of Lincoln Elementary, now an award-winning facility. Please turn your attention to the screen.
In November of 2018, the Elmhurst community overwhelmingly approved a referendum allocating $168.5 million to enhance safety and security measures, expand learning spaces, and address maintenance and infrastructure needs across all schools. At Fisher Elementary School, we did corridor renovations, which included all new seating and lighting, along with intercom upgrades and addition of security cameras. We renovated the interior of the building for new media center and makerspace. We upgraded the building automation controls. We also upgraded a lot of the HVAC systems in the older part of the building. At Churchville Middle School, we took the old vestibule and two sides of the main office and combined that and created a nice secure entry vestibule with a new main office in there to accommodate for student support services, the nurse, the assistant principals, and clerical space. We also created 3 office spaces for support services. At Bryan Middle School, we did corridor renovations, which included flooring, lighting, security system, new cameras, new ceiling, along with some restroom renovations for the students. We also converted the old main office into a suite, office suite for student services. In the auditorium, we upgraded the stage lighting and rigging. At Sandburg Middle School, we did the corridor renovations where we looked at the floors, the ceilings, the lights. We upgraded the technology system, we upgraded the intercom system, and we renovated the media center. We also added an ADA accessible chairlift from the main building to the cafeteria. At York High School, we started the auditorium renovation, which is going to take a full year. Part of that process was to upgrade the AV systems, the audio and visual controls, and the lighting on the stage in the theater house, upgrade the video and sound boards, upgrade the stage rigging, bring it ADA accessible to the stage, to the seating area, re-slope the seating area so it's a better viewing of the stage. Our first new school for the referendum was Lincoln Elementary School. This school is a 4-section, state-of-the-art building we completed on time and under budget. We are grateful for the support of the D205 community that has made it possible for us to continue improving our schools. This work positively impacts student outcomes and continues to elevate the Elmhurst D205 community as a great place to live and raise a family. Thank you for making the continued support and making our schools the best they can be.
In addition to the great work that is being done as part of the referendum, this is also just a few examples of the work that was also completed as part of our summer capital projects. As you can see, Todd Schmidt and the entire facilities team has certainly been busy. Let's give them another round of applause. The technology department has completed installation of almost 300 Clever Touches interactive displays across all of our elementary classrooms. These new interactive displays allow teachers to create and display engaging instructional lessons that help to engage students. In addition, 220 new LED laser projectors and projector screens have been replaced at York High School and Churchville and Bryan Middle Schools. Sandburg will receive new projectors this coming summer. Safety remains a top priority. Updates were made to our safety protocols and terminology in creating consistency throughout the DuPage County, which was then incorporated and updated in all of our classroom safety guides. We installed an additional 480 cameras throughout the 2022-2023 school year, and even more are being added this year. We also joined DuPage Regional Safe Schools, a crisis response intergovernmental agreement developed by the DuPage County State's Attorney and the DuPage County Regional Superintendent of Schools. Our safety committee, including representatives from Elmhurst Police and Fire, held its first comprehensive professional learning session with administration. Community and outreach and engagement covers community connections and communication. Last year, we launched Parent Square. Anybody heard of that in the room? As our new district-wide mass communication system. This new robust system provides increased communication choices for parents and guardians, and upgrade mass emergency communication, options for calendar reminder, event RSVPs, digital signatures, and so much more. It also allows for our community members and those that do not currently have students in the district to opt in to receiving communication, like board highlights, providing another way for the entire community to stay informed on what is happening in District 205. Since the launch of the new program, 58% of our families have begun interacting with messages such as appreciating and commenting, making communication truly two-way. And 100% of all messages now can be translated to the user preferred language setting. We also, this is still talking about the 2022-2023 school year, we also launched the Community Connections newsletter, sending 4 custom newsletters, each with 8 pages of custom curated content about our District 205 staff, our students, district information, curriculum, and so much more. This communication was sent to every home within the District 205 boundaries, regardless if you have a student attending D205 schools. In addition, we launched Community Connection video playlists, creating 5 custom video stories that allow the students and the staff to bring written stories to life through interviews when you scan that powerful QR code. We also launched the Community Connections webpage, full of helpful links to help you stay informed and up to date. With communications as a priority, we began incorporating more photos and videos. Have anyone noticed in the room? To help tell the D205 story, keeping the community more informed than ever before. The increase in communications across the board has been tremendous, including a 248% increase in the creation of custom videos and a 185% increase in Facebook page reach. This data helps us monitor to ensure members of our community have timely and accurate information about the district. Throughout the year, whether it is with your student's teacher, the school, or the district staff, there have been multiple events that we hosted to provide opportunities to connect and engage with the D205 community. Some of those events included conversations with the superintendent, a 3-part literacy parent university series, curriculum nights, and so much more. Can we give a round of applause for all of the amazing work? ISB released their state report cards on Monday, just 2 days ago Monday, providing a look at student data, staff data, and other metrics that are utilized to analyze district and school performance across the state. Here are some of the highlights from our state report card data. We start by looking at the composite graduation rate. This number is weighted average of 4, 5, and 6-year graduation rates at York. As you can see on the graph presented, we had a slight increase in our composite graduation rate, which is the weighted percentage of students, as I mentioned, graduating in those 4, 5, and 6 years. While the individual student group data isn't highlighted on this slide, it is worth noting that the largest increases in the percentage of students graduating was our English language learners and students with IEPs. Next, we transition, that deserves a hand clap. Thank you, Dr. Rubenstein. Next, we transition to freshmen on track. Students identified as on track have earned at least 5 full course credits and have earned no more than 1 semester F in a core course. Freshmen on track, based on research, is a key predictor of high school success. Students who finish the 9th grade year on track are almost 4 times as likely to graduate from high school as students who are not considered on track their freshman year. There was, as you can see, a slight decrease in our freshman on track rate, and our service team is collaborating directly with teachers to ensure that students are receiving the support during their freshman year. The SAT achievements and the percentages of students who meet the ISBE benchmark for proficiency is seen on this slide. Although there is still work to be done. Let me say that one more time to ensure that gets picked up. Although there is still work to be done, we are excited that there has been an increase in students meeting this threshold after a 3-year decline of proficiency. Last spring, 3.2% more students met the math benchmark, and 2.5% more students met the evidence-based reading and writing. Transitioning to IAR, this chart shows the percentage of students who earned a 4 meeting standards or 5 exceeding standards in grades 3 through 8 in ELA and math. As our work continues, we are excited to see steady increases for the 2nd year in a row, with an 8% increase in ELA and a 4% increase in math. Last year, the state only utilized science participation for the Illinois Science Assessment. This year, they are measuring proficiency. This year meaning 2022-2023, let me clarify. They are measuring proficiency and the percentage of students who are proficient or exemplary. The Illinois Science Assessment is taken by all 5th, 8th, and 11th graders. While 2 years ago, District 205 student proficiency was slightly below the state average, we have since seen an increase in proficiency over the last 2 years to surpass the state average by nearly 20% and an increase year over year by 6.7% of students meeting proficiency benchmarks in science overall. Let's give a round of applause for our student growth and achievement. This work is done by and led by our dedicated principal leaders. I must acknowledge our principals. Would you please stand one more time so we can applaud you for your hard work and success? This also could not have been accomplished without the leadership of my cabinet team. Cabinet, would you please stand so you can be recognized? As the state analyzes the data to determine state designation, this chart represents how the designation categories align directly with our strategic plan priorities of student success and learning environment. A school's annual summative designation describes how well an individual school is meeting the needs of all its students. The designation recognizes schools with strong overall performance across a range of academic and student success indicators. Schools with the greatest need receive more support. It is with great enthusiasm and excitement that we share the final state summative designations. We are pleased to announce that again, all schools in District 205 have received the top 2 designations of exemplary or commendable. Let's give them a round of applause. As stated and stated again, these designations are reflective of the hard work of our administration, our staff, and our students, in partnership with the support of our families and our community. Congratulations to the Board of Education, our students, and staff, who should be very proud of our success. As echoed by the board president and throughout tonight's presentation, we have made significant progress in elevating student achievement. Concurrently, we recognize that there is still work to be done. And I could not be more confident in our team, the entire team, those here and not here, and coupled with the support of our Board of Education to continue along our journey of elevating growth and achievement for all students. So as we continue this work, this slide outlines the district-wide areas of priority. We will continue to focus on adult learning and professional development and continuously monitor all students with a focus on very targeted demographic groups. We will continue using research-based and aligned instructional strategies that will create attendance plans to help improve our attendance for all students. We will ensure that our entire community is consistently updated and informed through the use of a wide range of tools, and we will continue to develop and share engagement opportunities throughout the year. As we will also continue to be good stewards of the D205 funds through the generation of financial projections to assist in providing long-term financial stability and support. As safety remains a top priority, we will continue to assess and implement security features and help make sure that our staff and students are safe. This work, in partnership with our Board of Education, community partners, and families, is why I can stand here tonight and confidently say that the state of our district is strong and is getting stronger every year. Thank you. Thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you for all of your continued support. To conclude, let's take a moment to look back at a few memories from last year. Before you leave tonight, we would love to hear from you. Please scan the QR code on the screen to share feedback from tonight's presentation. Or, if you prefer, you can fill out a printed copy in the back. Once again, thank you. Thank you for making District 205 a great place, a great community to learn and grow together. Thank you.